My goodness, oh boy. I'm actually quite surprised I finished this map in under 15 minutes. I thought this was going to be one of those maps that I'm going to get in like 20 minutes for sure. I mean, the practice runs with practicing and trying to, learn this map, it only took me like 19, so I thought it would take about that amount again, but oh boy, what can I say about Floor 12? Definitely, in my opinion, one of the harder maps we've seen so far. And again, I really have enjoyed, the difficulty for sure. Well, Floor 9 I felt was a little bit of a breather, but we just got done with Floor 35, how hard that floor was. This one's definitely one of the hardest maps we've seen so far. In Floor 11, I believe the thing I said I felt was the most limited was the health. This map, what I feel was most limited is the ammo. And there's just some circumstances where, it feels like it's almost impossible to get by. Especially the one part, which I'll get to that in a second. But this map kind of reminds me in some ways of Floor 7, with, of course, not as many secrets, of course, as Floor 7, but that was the floor that had the secret exit. But just the fact that, it has like a lot of rooms that are like connected, and there's like smaller rooms like attached to them that you can easily overlook, and enemies can go in there and you can easily miss them. Also to the fact that there's a lot of opportunities for you to get stuck in huge ambushes, like in the dark stone, like the dark brown stone areas. That area can be dangerous when you're going for, I think, the first key you go for in this game, in this map, because you can get trapped 3 different ways. Either by where you first open the door at, or the 2 locked doors of treasure, like, in that area. You can easily get, mowed down in that area. The hardest part about this map, for sure, though, in my opinion, is the room with all the barrels going to the room where the gold key is. That room is so tough, because one, you gotta shoot down the dogs, and you can't wander into the middle of that room because you're getting mowed down from enemies from both sides, especially the left side, because it's all Schustoffel. And the enemies behind the barrels though in front of you are not going to come to you, so you gotta keep leaning in, hoping that the enemies who will walk around the obstacles there to come out and fight you. So get those people down first, but you have to shoot the people in front of you down first, which is going to cause you to lose ammo. That's why you got to use the knife for sure right there. But that part right there is ridiculously hard there for sure. Like I said before, the ammo is probably the hardest to salvage in this map. And even spots in the light brown wall areas where the exits, that can be tough as well, especially the skinny hallways where the enemies are all the way down the hall and the ones behind the enemies are able to snipe you down, but you can't get to them. which is completely unfair in my opinion. So yes, definitely a difficult map, one of the hardest ones so far, but I definitely finished it a lot faster than I thought I would. But that's floor 12, guys. Oh, and also the commandos return, and the position that the commando returned in, you could easily get mowed down where it was positioned towards the end. But again, from here on out, the commandos will be in the rest of these maps, and the amount of them will definitely multiply. But that is it for floor 12, guys. Now on to floor 13 in the next video. Until then, guys, I am the Club of the Man, 1993.